Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and today I am doing part 1 of What's Inside Coloue Me Creative by Kristina Webb. So let's begin. So she is one of the most amazing artists I've ever come across. So yeah, this is the first page and it has Coloue Me Creative written and some doodle around it. So here there are some amazing drawings by Kristina Webb. So if you have been following her on Instagram, you must have seen all this already. And here there is a small note by her. So here there are some stars which shows those are her favorite challenges, and once you're done with the drawing you can just tick mark the box so that you can know you have completed that challenge. Here, so in total there are 50 challenges. Another page that talks about an app. Okay, so here there is another page filled with doodles and they look absolutely amazing. And here starts her story. So I'm sorry I won't be able to read everything because the story is pretty long, pretty long. And let me tell you guys, this story is really amazing. So if you want to read what's her story, you got to buy this book. And if you guys want to buy this book, I have mentioned the link in the description from where you can find this book. So let's jump on to the warm-up challenges. So here there is a signature challenge. Please avoid whatever I've done over here. And here she shares a small experience of her where she forgot to signature on the very drawing that went famous, and that's why she wants us to sign on every piece of art we do. So the next page is Share Your Work Challenge. In this warm-up challenge, I want to encourage you to be confident enough to share your work with the world. Whether that's sharing what you create in this book or another one of your passions. Use the space to think up some fun new username for social media. Maybe you could make an account especially for your art, and that's how even I thought, I should have a separate Instagram account for my artwork, and I called it Prachi Gajjar Art. So the next one is Stay Positive Challenge. If you have set up a social media account or sharing your artwork with the online world, then I have to warn you, anyone who puts themselves out there is going to receive a negative comment or two every so often. I have personally had to deal with this and I have dealt with it in many different ways over the years. My best advice is ignore and delete. If you respond in any way, you are giving them exactly what they want, attention. And not only that, but also your precious time. Most important, learn to focus on the positive comments you get, the ones that encourage you, support you, and make you smile. Sometimes you might get a comment that just makes your day. When that happens, write it here. This is a page for encouragements, a page of support and love. You can pass this book around and get people to write nice little things in this area or just make a big collage of positivity. That way, when you get down, doubt yourself or see someone say something that's hurtful, you can turn back to this page full of lovely comments. The comments that actually matter. This is a very strong thing to say, and I must say this kind of really encourages me because when I was reading this, my mind went back to all the people who said things about my drawing, and that actually made me so happy and made me smile. And let me tell you guys, Kristina follows me. Art Ideas Challenge. How many times have you come up with a brilliant idea, forgotten to write it down, and then not being able to remember it later? Countless time? Well, don't worry, this page is here to save the day. While completing this book, you may suddenly come up with an awesome idea of your own, and if that happens, here is the place to quickly write down. So I guess this was like an amazing way to just pen down your ideas when you get it. And there is something even I've written here which I really don't want to show you guys. So no, you can't see it. So I'm just flipping the page. Okay, so the next page says Cover Challenge. This book is now all about you and your artwork. So it's only fitting that you design your cover for it. Use the page to the right to create your new cover. Throw glitter everywhere. Whatever you feel like doing to make it unique and fun and something you are happy to look at. Then paste your new cover right on the front of this book. Don't forget to include the book's title, Coloue Me Creative. If you want to share your new personalized cover with the world and hashtag it to hashtag CMCBook. So guys, if you have this book and you have completed some challenges in this, then you can just post this on Instagram and hashtag it to CMC book and Kristina sees it. Yes, it's true. If Kristina loves your work, she will repost this on her CMC book account. So yes guys, go for it. Okay, so the warm-up challenges are over. So here it says challenges. Awesome. Now we have completed these warm-up challenges. It's time to really let your imagination run wild. Have fun. Okay, so now it's the time we start our challenges. And here it says colored pencils challenge. Draw your own creative designs coming out of the pencils on the right hand page. Okay, fill in the blank page to your right with every kind of eye imaginable. Think different shapes, colors, sizes, perhaps cartoon eyes, celebrity eyes, your eyes, animal eyes, you name it. Draw their eyes. So here she wants us to draw different types of eyes. Okay. Create a fruit challenge. So on the right is a branch. Imagine the craziest looking fruit possible hanging from it. Have you got something in mind? Okay, now draw it. Oh, and don't forget to give it an equally crazy name. So I'm gonna go a bit fast over here because there are 50 challenges and I don't want this video to be like really long. So yes, here there is a very pretty henna drawing. And here she says, while watching television, listening to music or doing a mindless activity, I want you to doodle all over the page to your right. You don't have to complete it all in one go. Just keep returning to this page until it is completely covered. That's gonna be something like this or something crazy and interesting like this. Okay, next page is the emoji challenge. Please don't look at it. So here it says, I think almost everyone has had a moment when they are sending a text to their friend and wish that a certain emoji existed. Well, here's your chance. In the boxes to the right, draw and design the emojis that you think should most definitely exist. Here's Fix It Up challenge. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Okay, now pick up the pencil with your weaker hand and draw the first thing that comes to your head. Have a good laugh about your masterpiece. Then pick up another pencil, different color, with your dominant hand and do your best to fix up your drawing to make whatever you just drew beautiful. The message behind this challenge is no matter what mistakes you make in art, everything is always fixable. Dream Wardrobe Challenge. Have you ever seen an item of clothing and wished it would just magically appear in your wardrobe? Say this is every girl's dream. I certainly have. Design 3 pieces of clothing that you wish were hanging in your closet right now. The next challenge is the Future Challenge. Welcome to the future. Look around you and find an object or an item you use every day. A car, a hairdryer, a computer. Now on the right hand page, draw what you think that thing will look 100 years from now. Now this is quite challenging. Inch by inch challenge. Details, details, details. Practice drawing on a smaller scale by fitting in each inch by inch square with a different tiny image every day. Or you can just do them all in one go. You are the one in control here. Now guys, if you really want to be good in doodling, especially doodles like this is the best exercise. So I guess this is one of my favorite challenges. Okay, the next is Dream Pet Challenge. Invent your dream pet, real, imaginary, or a combination of many animals. Oh, and you can't create a pet without giving it a name. Okay, the Henna Challenge. Be inspired by traditional henna and create your own unique designs on these hands. Okay, so the next page is Watercolor Challenge. It's time to make a beautiful mess with watercolors. Paint lines, swirls, and curls everywhere. Before it dries, find a straw and blow through it onto your colorful creation to make the paint run and drip colors in every direction. Now there is one thing, I'm very bad at watercolors, so this is a challenge I totally want to do. And guys, I'm really sorry that the dogs are barking so much, but I really can't stop them. So apologies. Okay, so here is a headdress challenge. I really love this cute headdress. It's so pretty. The eyes are so gorgeous. It's just amazing. And here it's written, finish off the drawing of this girl and give her something fun on the top of her head, a flower wreath perhaps, or a beautiful crown, a massive bow, maybe even animal ears. Whatever you decide, just have fun with it. The challenges are so amazing that they kind of keep us involved in the challenge, where even we enjoy drawing, and it's such a creative challenge. I really love this. And so the next one is the scribble challenge. This is going to be a real test of your imagination. I want you to make the scribbles I drew to the right into something, a person, an animal. Think randomly. The first thing you see when you look at these scribbles, just go with it. I feel this looks like a flamingo. This is the cupcake challenge. Make the cupcake to your right the yummiest, most fabulous looking cupcake you can dream up. Okay, so the changing color challenge. Grab a handful of color pencils, pick one up, and draw whatever you feel like. But every time your pencil leaves the page, pick up a new color to continue your creation, and so on. Pattern challenge. In each sections of the circles, create unique patterns. Use different colors and mediums. Another challenge that I'm pretty excited about. Photo continue challenge. Forget boundaries. Stick a photo on the right hand page and continue the image beyond the photo's borders. Okay, so this is a challenge I always wanted to do, and I am really happy that Kristina has added this. I guess I always wanted to do this since I was in school, but I have no idea why I never did it yet. Bedroom wall challenge. I feel like almost everyone has had this urge to draw on the walls at some point in their life. Unfortunately, for most of us, this just isn't an option. Well, here is your chance. Pretend this next page is your bedroom wall and decorate it however you want. High five challenge. Throwing it back to toddler days, paint a design on your hand, and before it dries, give it a decent high five to the page on your right, meaning hit on the page as hard as you can. You'll end up with an interesting handprint painting. It's like a more advanced version of the handprints you probably did as a kid. So this is the end of part 1 of What's Inside Coloue Me Creative by Kristina Webb. If you want to see part 2, click the box below. And I'll see you next week. Bye!